This is FriendQuest.
What's up, you
Beautiful bitches.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you really want to come in with that intensity, but
Yeah.
at the same time, whenever you're at that level, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. So,
Oh, absolutely. It's like every minute of my day at work.
you're trying to come at it with high energy, but like the first thing that comes to mind is fuck you.
Yeah, and
You know, we don't want to.
I can't just walk in and just and just say to everybody on my team. I can't just walk in and be like, "What's up, bitches?
What's up, you?
What's up, you
fucking
rotten
bitches?
dumpster fires?"
Speaking of rotten dumpster fires,
Ooh,
I have a
like-
dumpster fire story.
Oh, yes.
So at my work, we have a dumpster.
Dang, this is getting quite literal.
Right?
Wait, looking for the bench?
Am I looking for the bench? I am looking for the bench. This-
Back to the right and then just drop down. And go
drop
left.
down and the left. Look at this action. Okay.
Not there.
Oh, that poor dead guy. Guess it just
All the way down. All the way down.
run into the wall. This one? No, it's this. It's this old. It's this
Oh yeah,
chap.
that tall little
That tall glass of water.
that set of legs. All right, dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. Right. Here we go. Yes.
That is so sick.
So good. So good. Do I have anything I can put on? Sorry, I'm just leaving you in suspense about this dumpster fire.
Yeah, you are. I want to know.
And the best part is it's not going to be that great of a story. Well, okay. So, like,
Keep building it up. It won't.
well, because like the company I work for, the people I work for, everything is just terrible. All right. Well, first, before I get further into the story, where am I going? Just so I have direction.
Oh, you want to go back down? You were in the Mantis Village.
I want to go to the Mantis Village.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, because there's that big opening in the bottom of it.
Gotcha. I want to go back down.
That's
Okay.
where we're going.
All right. Why did I go here,
I don't know why you went here.
bro?
I was asking what you were doing. Oh, go in there right now.
Down here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. It's gonna take a little,
Oh, it's gonna take some doing, huh? All right.
just a little bit.
You know what? I think I got the skills.
Yeah.
I sure friggity do. And you know what's great about this, though? There's a bench right over there. I could take a fucking... Woo! Wowie, wow. Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
I got this. I've so got this.
Do you just want to hand me the controller?
You know what? Shut your freaking mouth. I'm going to tell my fucking, my dumpster fire story while this dumpster fire of a episode continues.
Could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you tell me the goddamn dumpster fire story already?
So the company I work for is terrible, and they don't know how to dispose of things properly. So when we get an abundance of pallets at their warehouse, we're like, let's just burn them. Now, I've made sure to let them know that like some pallets are chemically treated and should not be burned, like because you will, you'll poison yourself with the fumes.
With that in mind,
Yeah.
I used to have bonfires. So I used to live on this big farm, and there was nobody around. And I would have big bonfires. And before we would have fires, we would literally drive around town, go to all the 7-Elevens, and look for all the pallets behind their stores, and so we could burn them.
Okay.
All right, continue the joke.
Okay. Okay. All right. What is this fucking thing? I want it. Oh, it's a heart piece. That's awesome. So yeah, like they burn. So they got a metal barrel, and
Oh my
they
God.
punch some holes in it, for air to go through so it burns better. And then they would just take a hand saw or like a hand power saw, a sawzall or whatever they're called.
Right.
Cut up the pallets and then toss them in there and like burn them. And like, so it was somebody's job to, like every once in a while go out there, keep an eye on it, move stuff around, put some more in there, make sure keep it away from things.
Tend to the fire.
Tend to the fire, keep an eye on it. And, they're pretty good at that, and I'd just be like, just make sure you don't put it in the ones, like, only put in the pallets that they have a stamp on them. It says HT, which means heat treated, not chemically treated. So like I'd just be like, just make sure you're not burning anything that's going to kill you.
So,
And of course they would ignore me and just do it anyway because people are stupid. But so like, you know, and this would go on for a while because we had an abundance of pallets, and I think there was one point where it was like we put some out there and then they forgot about it for a while and they went back out and like it was burned down to ashes and there was nothing in there, and so they either were like, oh, okay, like, all right, there's a bunch of ashes built up in there, and he thought it was a great idea to throw it in the garbage in the dumpster.
oh,
And like, I want to say I'm gonna like I wasn't there for all of it, so like I want to say that he maybe tried putting like some water or something in there before he did that, but that's, you know, you're never gonna be sure if all of the damn, like, you have to completely saturate the damn thing to be
Right.
sure that you're gonna get all the embers.
yeah.
So yeah, he threw it in the dumpster. So before he did that, there was a bunch of like, they're like these fabric like planter pots.
Yes, I know the ones you're talking. The ones that you can actually plant in the ground
Yeah,
with your plants.
yeah. So we had a bunch of those that were like busted up, so we had to toss them.
Also flammable.
Also very flammable, and those were like, so that the dumpster was filled with those. And so after putting the ashes that they thought were completely out in there, after some time, things started to happen.
Yeah.
And then so there was this moment where the manager is in his office on the phone with, I think, his boss.
Oh no.
And like the smart thing about our warehouse is like nobody knew where any of the fire extinguishers were.
Oh no.
But they knew there was one they knew where one was in the front office. So they had to run, like, in the dumpsters all the way in the back. So they had to run all the way to the front. The flames were like super high, like so high they were like licking the power lines above it. You know, it was terrible.
Do you get one of those dumpsters that has like the plastic lids?
Yeah, the plastic lid. I mean,
Tell me that lid is gone.
No, those were open, so like it wasn't. I don't think they're warped. I'm pretty sure, but I don't think those got. I don't think those got destroyed.
I got it. I bet they're like completely unfunctional now.
They're there, but they're very bended. They're kind of bent and weird.
So water's still gonna get into the
Yeah.
shit, I bet.
You know what? I'm not even sure if it's the same dumpster anymore because I think we have a different waste management company working now. So I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so they had to run all the way. Like the flames are huge, and they're like trying to put it out some way somehow, and they're like, we got to get a fucking fire extinguisher or something over here. So they run all the way through the warehouse, all the way up to the office. The fire extinguisher is like in the office that is past my manager's office. So the guy who went and grabbed it, stopped at my manager's door, like his door, and like looked him in the eye and gave, like, he was holding a fire extinguisher and gave him this look, and was just and then just bolted down the thing. And so the manager was like,
I love those looks. That it's like that intense, like you just look at somebody for a second and there's like a whole conversation.
yeah, you're like, shit's going down. It's serious as fuck. You need to get back here, like, all in one look. You know, you don't need to say a damn word.
Yeah.
And so because he was on the phone with somebody who I'm pretty sure was his manager, and I highly doubt anybody involved in my job is going to hear any of this. Hopefully, I mean, everybody who works at the warehouse knows of the story.
It sounds like this happened long enough ago that it's one of those we can laugh. We can laugh about it situations.
Yeah. So they run back there and fucking put it out and everything like that, and it's one of those scary moments. That is not the only fire story.
Oh my god. And knowing,
God damn it.
our friends at home don't know the nature of your company and what they do, but I do.
Right.
And knowing of things burning in that setting is pretty funny to think about.
Sure. Yeah, I get you.
I just, suffice it to say, flames would not be conducive.
But Yeah, there was another time somebody set themselves on fire.
How? Okay.
Well-
how on fire were they?
Like,
Stuntman in a movie on fire?
like their pants lit aflame, and like, I work with the dumbest people, and if you're listening to this, guys, I am sorry. You guys do some really dumb shit. I'm not the smartest. Why do I do that?
I know.
I'm not the smartest crayon in the knife drawer, but like,
As he voluntarily steps into the spikes,
here, I figured it out. It's all about.
trusting yourself.
Yep. See, like a trust fall. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. Fuck that. I don't need those crackers. It's probably stale crackers anyway. Oh, goody. More crackers.
Yeah, man, we're getting our Ritz
Yeah.
on.
But like, we have a good supply of isopropyl alcohol at our work. Like, you know, it's one of the products we sell, as well as it is a thing we use to like clean things that we refurbish and everything like that. So we have a healthy amount, an unhealthy amount of isopropyl alcohol at our disposal.
You ingest that shit and you're in a coma.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I want to go the other way. Can I go down this way?
You can. There may be another.
Oh, did I go down?
Yep, that's what you just opened.
Oh.
That big lever.
Okay, cool. Look at those gears and shit. Nice.
Here's.
Some spiky bitches.
This is the part of the game I remember all too well.
It's a good thing I'm awesome.
I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's fun. I just spent a lot of time here.
And but for whatever reason, one of my coworkers got some isopropyl on his pants. And like, I was like, "Hey, no big deal, bro. Like, just let it evaporate."
Yeah,
Because that's what it does. That's what alcohol does.
sure do.
That's what's great about it, is it evaporates really quickly, and that's why it's like good for like cleaning electronics and shit like that. Like it doesn't conduct electricity, I don't think. I don't know, I'm not a scientist.
Well, yeah, it also like doesn't leave any of its own like impurities behind.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So like it evaporates cleanly and yada yada. But so I was like, just let it evaporate. And one of them was like, "Hey, no, I got a lighter, burn it off." And I'm like, "Don't do that."
He's
And they
one
were
of those guys.
God damn it. And, and I'm like, "No, don't do that." And he's like, "No, it's fine because it burns fast and you put it out." And he would light a little bit and put it out. Light a little bit and put it out. And I'm like, "You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Hey, guy, you don't do that.
You don't want to do that." And then like after like the fourth time putting it out, he couldn't put it out.
Yeah.
Because by then it had soaked so deep into his pants that just patting at it wasn't gonna put it out.
And at this point, a man ran to the front office to get the fire extinguisher, made
No.
brief eye contact with the manager.
No, so basically what I did is I cursed at them. I was like, "God damn it!" Excuse me, and like I ran for the like just inside the door to the offices. There was all of our coats and shit. So I'm like, all right, I gotta fucking smother this thing. And so like I went to go get my sweatshirt. And but basically by the time I had gotten back there, because he in a panic didn't take his shoes off before trying to take his pants off that was on fire, so he couldn't get his pants off, and they got caught around his shoes. So he was on fire on the ground with his pants around his ankles, caught on his shoes, and couldn't do
Oh my god, yes.
But did
he ruin his DCs?
Well, okay. So by the time I had gotten back with the sweater, I was about to put out the fire, about to smother the fire. He had turned his pants inside out, and that smothered the fire. So luckily he had gotten it out before any damage was done. I think his legs got a little singed, and he felt there was some he said there was a little bit of burning pain afterwards, but he didn't get any. I don't think he got anything more than a first-degree burn.
Do you think if you spent more time putting your cape on, you could have saved him faster?
Because being...
Do you have survivor's guilt to this day?
Well, being as anxious and paranoid as I am, I like dream of those moments. Like, because I'm the guy who is like, no, don't fucking do that. Like, I'm always also thinking of like solutions to those problems. So like, I pride myself in being able to react fairly quickly to things like that. I don't always know what to do, but like I always know to do something. Like don't just stand around. Try to do something. If anything, get help. Then somebody else might know what to frickin' do. And on that lesson, we'll call that an episode. Sorry I didn't get any progress done. Don't light yourselves on fire, and have a nice day.
Yeah, hopefully you at least got a moral out of this episode. See you next time, gang.
Bye.